Hi, my name is Doromal, and today I'm with my mom.
Hello.
So we're gonna play the three board games, and I'm gonna play the player A, and she's gonna play the player B. Damat was invented by Jesus Wenda, a Filipino teacher in the province of Sorsogon, Philippines, who had encountered problems in teaching math using traditional teaching methods. So it is inspired by an investigatory project called Dama de Numero submitted by a student, which is Emilio Hada Jr. Bugle is a word game invented by Alan Turoff and originally distributed by Parker Brothers. The game is playing using a plastic grid of lettered dice in which players attempt to find words in sequences of adjacent letters. Originally, the Scrabble is called Crisscross. So the game, which was based on a crossword puzzle and anagrams, was developed by Alfred M. Botts. So he is an architect in 1931, and it was redesigned. The Scrabble was renamed as Scrabble and marketed by James Brunot in 1948. As a PE student, it helps me develop my problem-solving skills and strategic thinking, which is vital characteristics in real life. And while we are playing, it challenged my patience and encouraged me to not be impulsive with my decisions. And it helps me improve my memory, and discover new words and meaning and verbal fluency and information processing. Basic movements of the mats. You can move your chips forward diagonally on the left side and on the right side. However, you cannot move it forward directly. In this demonstration, we can see that the chip of player A ate the chip of player B and landed on the negative, which means 6 is minus 4 to get the score of the player A. In this game, you should record all the movements, but in this case, we only record movements that has scores. Here is another rule. When the player's A chip landed on plus sign and ate number 9, so 9 plus 4 is 13. And when we move the 4, as it is double eating, 4 will now land on negative 1. So 13 minus 3 should be the next score for the second. And that's how to play Damat as one of its ground rules. And now let's just move on to when a player has a Damat chip. So for example, player B becomes Damat, it can move across to diagonally across the board, as we can see in this demonstration. The Damat chip can eat the opposite player's chip even if it's far away from the Damat chip, as long as it is diagonally. However, Damat chip cannot eat between opposite players' chips that are together, but it can eat the two chips if it has a space between the two. Buggles rules. So first, when we see this, we can make the word mess. And we can crush it out because this is adjacent word letters. However, and if we spell the word miss, as in miss, and how we address girls, and use the M, we cannot do it because it is not adjacent, as you can see here, because we are gonna pass through this E, which is not with the spelling of miss. Another rule of Bugle is that when both players have the same word, just like in this demonstration, like mine, the word mine, and run, it should be crushed out and not included in scoring. Mechanics and basic rules of Scrabble is that you may only place letters in a straight line horizontally or vertically. You can place letters in both directions on a single turn. The letters placed must complete form of words. Anytime 2 or more letters touch, they must form valid legal words. The game will end when all the tiles have been used or when the ground rule is only for 30-minute game. Scrabble scoring rules includes double letter square, doubles the point value for the tile played on it, and the blue triple letter square triples the value for the tile. If a blank tile is played on either of these special squares, it still contributes nothing toward the total word score because a blank tile has a score of 0. On the other hand, the pink double word squares double the entire word value, and the red triple word scores triple the entire word value. This remains true even if a blank tile covers the double word score or triple word score square. The pink square in the middle of the board used to start the game is a double word score.
It's my life. Lazy. It's my life.
Additional mechanics and rules for Damath board game is that you need Damath score sheet and of course 20-minute timer. This is the Damath score sheet and my mom won. Hi, today we're going to play Buggle, and I already downloaded an app that provides letters or scrambled letters, so it already has its own timer, so let's start. It's the letters. We have phone, pen, and paper. We'll insert here the Buggles score sheet. So it's Scrabble, and this is the application, so let's start. I will insert here the Scrabble scores.